Welcome to another Go Power educational video covering how to use the new PWM Solar Controller. Over the next few minutes, we will cover the controller's features, how to connect to the Go Power app, and how to set up your battery bank with the controller. The new single-bank PWM Solar Controller is available in a 10 amp and 30 amp model. However, for the purposes of this video, we will be covering the 30 amp as it has Bluetooth wireless technology. The flush-mounted controller is easy to install and is rated for a continuous solar current input of 30 amps. It also features improved Bluetooth performance for remote system monitoring. Using the Go Power Connect app, the 30 amp solar controller comes with Bluetooth Low Energy wireless technology for live status monitoring and settings configuring on mobile devices. It works together with the Go Power Connect app, available for both Android and iOS devices. Before setting up your controller, we recommend downloading and installing the Go Power app. This will allow you to configure your controller with the app. We have provided QR codes to scan for either Android or iOS. Warning: we highly recommend you get into the habit of disconnecting the app from the controller when you are done using the app to mitigate any future connection issues. For new connections, you must pair your device with a solar controller. Therefore, it is important to ensure your Bluetooth function is turned on before proceeding. Once you have your Bluetooth on and you have installed the Go Power app, open the app, and the Add Device page will prompt you to select your device. The controller will show once it's properly powered up. The one closest to you will be listed at the top and will be the one to select. The app will prompt you to name the device for reconnection the next time the app is used. If you have followed the steps we have just covered, your controller should now be successfully paired and ready to use. In this next section, we will go over using the app. The status screen will always be the first screen shown when you load the app. This view shows state of charge, solar panel voltage, incoming solar current, and amp hours generated. In addition to the main screen, there are two other tabs: History and Alerts, to track the usage and any important faults or alerts that may occur. The History tab provides a snapshot of the controller's performance over the past 7 days. The Alerts tab will show any warning or failures in the solar charging system. Again, we highly recommend you get into the habit of disconnecting the app from the controller when you are done using the app to mitigate any future connection issues. To disconnect the controller, either press the Go Power Dometic logo located on the top left of the app screen, and then scroll down to the red Disconnect button, or find the button at the bottom of the status page. To navigate to the app settings, click the cog icon found at the top right corner as shown. In this menu, you can set your battery type. To set or change the battery type you're using, select it from the list shown. In addition to the charge controller settings, you will be able to reboot the controller, set the temperature unit, force float, and absorption modes, which is not recommended to alter unless instructed by Go Power support. You can also access or reset your use history and factory reset. Custom battery types are also supported, but should only be used by experienced users and licensed professionals. For more information on this, please refer to the Settings Parameters section of the user's manual. A link will be provided in the video description. How to set up your battery. To set up a lead-acid battery, hold the Enter button. Next, use the up and down keys to get to the settings options. A cog icon will appear on the screen when you are in the settings options as shown. Press the Enter button once again. The BAT1 screen shows along with the battery type displayed. Press Enter again, and use the up and down keys to select the correct battery type. Wet or flooded would be the selection for lead acid, and press Enter. After completing these steps, you may now press the back button to return to the main screen. Again, press and hold the Enter button to set up a lithium battery. Next, use the up and down keys to get to the settings options. Look for the cog icon on the screen. Press the Enter button again, and the battery types will be displayed. Press Enter a third time, and use the up and down keys to select the correct battery type, which would be LFP, and press Enter. After completing these steps, you may now press the back button to return to the main screen. Menu operation. The controller features three menus: Status, Settings, and History. When the controller powers up, it is in the Status menu or Menu 1. The Status menu is used to display key parameters, as well as warnings and faults. Three displays within the Status menu are also automatically scrolled through as shown here. The up and down keys can be used to manually scroll through these displays. The first screen shows the battery voltage and current going to the battery from the controller. Please note, the values shown here are reflective of nighttime values. Daytime values would be between 15 and 22 volts. The second screen displays the incoming solar voltage from the panel. The third screen shows the controller temperature. To access the other two menus, Settings and History, press and hold the Enter button. You can use the up and down arrow keys to navigate. Menu 2 is for Settings. This menu can be entered and edited by hitting the Enter button. Using the up and down arrow keys to navigate, you can view and set 1. Battery type. This is the type of battery that is connected to the solar controller. 2. Temperature unit. This is the temperature value. 3. Force absorption. Use this if you want to top up the battery to 100% before nightfall or for any other reason. 4. Enable/disable charging. Allows you to disable the solar controller so it will not charge anymore. 5. Enable/disable menu rotation. Allows you to enable or disable the auto rotation between status parameters. Default is set to enabled. 6. Soft reset. Resets the solar controller. This feature is used for troubleshooting if the controller is not operating correctly. 7. Factory reset. Resets the controller to factory defaults for everything. Use this if selling the controller, or if unsure of what was changed to bring the controller back to a known state. 8. History reset. This resets the historical information in the solar controller. Use this if you want to start collecting data from a known point in time. Settings 9 through 19 are relevant only to setting a custom battery type. They will only be visible if the battery type setting number 1 is set to custom. Note the custom profile settings should only be used by professional installers and advanced users. Menu 3 is for History. History allows the user to review previous charging details from selected timeframes. You can access these details also by using the up and down keys. Preset timeframes for historical data are 1. Amp hours from today. This indicates how much power the controller has provided to the batteries from the solar panels throughout the day. 2. Amp hours yesterday. This indicates how much power the controller has provided to the batteries from the solar panels throughout the previous day. 3. Amp hours 2 days ago. This indicates how much power the controller has provided to the batteries from the solar panels 2 days previously. 4. Amp hours 3 days ago. This indicates how much power the controller has provided to the batteries from the solar panels 3 days previously. 5 amp hours in the last 7 days. This indicates how much power the controller has provided to the batteries from the solar panels 7 days previously. 6 total cumulative amp hours. This indicates the total amount of power the controller has provided to the batteries since the last time the history was cleared using the Clear History setting in the Settings menu. 7 operating days. This indicates the number of days the controller has been in operation since the last time the history was cleared using the Clear History setting in the Settings menu. For a complete list of all functionalities and instructions in the Go Power Connect app, visit gopowersolar.com/support. For more information on all products, visit gopowersolar.com.